Good afternoon, everyone. It's Jay, the realtor here. Sitting here with
King Darice Bay. I'm a financial consultant and also entrepreneur.
King K Royalty here, real life everyday entrepreneur.
So, just wanted to make this video today because we wanted to talk about investing and the powers of investing. I'm sorry. Right now it's tax season. People are starting to get their tax checks, and I'm guilty of it. I'm pretty sure we're all guilty of it.
Used to be guilty.
Used to be guilty of it. Used to be guilty of
It's
it.
the past.
It's not necessarily just tax season. It's any time in life when we get a little bit of change. You know what I mean? We tend to go out there, buy clothes,
We don't need
buy jewelry,
We don't need
go out to these expensive, lavish restaurants. You know what I mean?
We
don't need that. We don't need
for so
that.
long without it, and then you get a little extra money. Now you need it all of a sudden.
Exactly. And it's a
Square
vicious
one.
cycle.
Yep.
It's a vicious cycle.
Square one, man.
And social media contributes to it because
if you don't know how to use social media,
people go on there. Let's be real. People go on there.
Oh, yo, look.
Exactly.
I'm eating some food that's getting cold.
You know what I mean? People go on there and they throw on the chains, whether they're real or fake. I don't know.
Most of them fake. Most of them fake. Most of them fake.
And get in the cars and things like that, and influence people, and it makes people want to spend because you feel like, okay,
You got to do something now.
now I have to do something. I have to keep up with that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You should be keeping up with yourself.
Exactly, keeping up
That's
with
it.
yourself. So one of the things that I learned as an investor, as a realtor, is using my money more wisely. For me, I love home buying. I think it's one of the greatest investments that you can do, just because, kind of like what we talked about earlier with the credit and things like that. You could leverage your property. You could leverage your home.
Just get another one.
You build equity in a home, so you can take money out of that house and buy another house.
Get another one.
You know what I mean? Like,
And repeat.
or take the money out and do something useful with it. I feel like there's just a lot of money in real estate. Buying, fixing, and selling, flipping houses. There's just keeping it, buying multifamilies and getting that monthly cash flow.
Exactly.
There's just so much to real estate, which I love. I haven't gotten into stocks or anything yet. I don't
You're busy.
It's not that. I
You
just
don't want to take the time to learn it? That's where I'm at with it.
stocks is scary for me.
But you're a risk taker.
I know, but you know what it is? I need to feel. I need to touch. I need to see my investment. You know what I mean? Like stocks, I just feel like you can invest money and then you can just lose it. Exactly. So that's my thing. What has basically changed your life in investing?
When you like have a goal or a dream or whatever, you gotta pretty much do whatever it takes. Like, you gotta sacrifice time, sleep, money, family, and when you want more, you gotta do more. That may be maybe picking up a hustle or another job or just something that's gonna generate more income than what you were doing before. But you wanna really get information, you want to build with different people, because that's investing into yourself and your craft as well. You want to learn as much as possible, and if you don't know the answer, go find somebody or a couple people that know the answer.
Right.
Maybe you're gonna get 3 different answers, but they all gonna give you information that you didn't know before. So you gotta invest in yourself in every way, and invest in whatever you want. Invest in your future. Do something today that your future's gonna thank you for. That may be getting like 10 multi-unit houses or buildings or whatever.
Right.
Because you're creating something, and maybe if you create this money and build this foundation, your kids will never have to go work for nobody else, because they can work for you and keep the family business going. If you show them the blueprint to how you did it and how they can maintain it after you're gone.
Right. I think one of the things that you said that really stood out to me, because a lot of people think like, oh, investing. The first thing they think of is money, you know? But one thing that you said is time.
Yeah.
You know, and time is really important, because when you really want something, you got to sacrifice things. You know, you have to sacrifice going out to the clubs, you know, going out to eat and spending money, hanging out with certain people, you know, family functions, you know, things like that. And it's not because, you know, you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I was just thinking about this on the way here, bro.
It's because you're trying to get somewhere else. You see yourself somewhere else. So people might be like, oh, you changed. You changed. Yeah, you too bougie now. You don't want to be around me now. It has nothing to do with that. I'm trying to better myself.
It's about you. It's not about them.
Exactly.
They matter, but they don't matter like that. Not to me.
Exactly. Listen, like, even when like I got my real estate license, you know, I wasn't hanging out. I wasn't going out
off the grid,
anywhere. I was off the grid. I would turn my phone off, everything. Like, I had to keep my head in the books.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I had to keep my head in the books, and I had to invest time into myself.
That's what you did.
To get to where I need to be and where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I just feel like there's so many distractions out there.
Yeah.
People are getting so distracted just with everything, and they're not investing in themselves. You know, another thing is, people are afraid to spend money to go to a $20 event. You know what I mean? People are afraid.
They do it every Friday though. What's today? It's Friday. You're doing it tonight. They got their outfit ready. That's more than $20. The drinks that you buy is more than $20. Parking may be $20. Like, you know what I mean? If you're going from New Haven to Hartford or from wherever, it's gonna be gas, more than $20 that you're putting in there. They already spent $20. Like, you know what I mean?
But they won't spend money to invest
you know why?
Into themselves. I never understood that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
It's a pattern that has to change.
These people, I say these people because it's all kind of people.
All kind of people.
They don't value themselves, right? If you don't value you, why would you invest in yourself? You just living life for other people. That's why they buy new cars. That's why they buy like all these different things to keep up with other people. They're not valuing who they are. Like, if you go around through any neighborhood, the cars that you're gonna see in the driveway is gonna be a Honda, a Subaru, or a van, right? These people, they got houses. They don't care about what they're driving because they got a home, something that's built in equity, or built equity. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't value who they are, and they're not valuing where they're trying to go or who they're trying to be. Like you said, you invested time into yourself. You stopped talking to people. You turn your phone off. You got in the books because you had a goal, you had a dream, you had something that you wanted more, you wanted better for yourself. Until these people realize that, like, you gotta find your why. Your why gotta be bigger than money. Gotta be something that's gonna make you cry. Something that's gonna make you stop talking to people. Yourself. Something that's gonna make you maybe stop having sex or stop talking to women or whatever. And you're gonna focus on you. You probably not gonna go to the club no more. Cause like in the club you spending money. And I tell people this all the time. There's no point for me going to the club every week if I'm not getting paid. Well, listen, only way you would catch me in the club every week is if I own the club. Or, like I said, I'm getting paid for a walkthrough, and that's gonna be once in a while. It ain't gonna be every week. Because once you show up everywhere and people see you all the time, you lose value. I'm sure when you stop being around people, you gain more value. Like, wow, I ain't seen in a while. You get all kind of hugs and kisses. I don't know, maybe. But like, when you being around all the time, you're too accessible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if you look at my social media, I'm always doing something. I'm always somewhere. I'm always building with somebody. I'm always working. If you see me at the club, ask anybody that know me. If
You're
you see me
working.
in the club, I'm building. I'm building
Straight
with
up,
entrepreneurs, business owners, soon-to-be business owners, people that's thinking about buying their own club and running different programs and things like that. I'm not just in the club. I'm not even drinking. I'm there building, clear mind. Like, I'm there working. Like, I'm not playing no games. Like, anywhere you see me, I'm working. Like, I'm going to Vegas next week. They're gonna be drinking and toasting to life and all that. I'm not drinking. I'm not doing none of that. I'm focusing on my goals, and I got some business partners that's not even doing what I'm doing yet, but they're out there. I'm gonna meet with them. Like, I'm really working. Like, I don't play games about my business because this is my life.
Exactly.
People be like, oh, nah, this person is business. No, everything is business.
Right.
Right.
Family is business. Family is the first business, and when you get married, that's the ultimate business.
Right.
That's why they call your partner your partner,
You're right.
because that's your partner. It's
Right.
your
You
business.
guys are one.
Yeah,
One.
yeah. Like you got to move as one. You got to make
Right.
it work.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I mean to get deep, but I mean,
Nah, look, that's what
when I
we
start-
want.
when I
We want the
when I
realness
start, when I
stuff.
start talking, I like.
King, that's what we want. We
That's why I
want
had to
the
tell my meeting
realness.
earlier because I
You
was
know?
still talking like, yo, we got outside the place, and I still was talking.
Listen,
I'm like, listen, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta get the house. You know what I mean? I don't want to be late. So
but listen, I feel like every single one of us, everyone who's sitting at this table, has struggled.
Mhm.
You know,
yeah,
And-
I'm still struggling.
and we told ourselves enough is enough. We're tired of struggling. You know, if there's somebody, you know, if other people are doing it, why can't we do it?
Yeah.
You know, and we took that step in our lives to make change.
Right.
To make change, and look where we are now, and where we're going. You know, and that says a lot.
Yeah.
And most importantly, while we're trying to help ourselves, in the process, we're helping other people,
Exactly.
which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, because with me and my business, I always look to not make a dollar, because the money is always going to be.
Yeah, it's here. You just gotta,
My thing is to help people first. Help people first. Because I'm in a point in my life where I don't want to die empty.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I want to die knowing that I fulfilled my purpose.
you left a legacy. That's the goal.
Exactly. And it has nothing to do with money.
Nah,
Money comes and goes.
I
I learned
spoke
that
about
in my life.
I spoke about that earlier. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Fast. I know it's before my phone died. Anyway, I'm only 1%.
You know what I mean? I learned that. When you die, you don't get to keep the money. The money doesn't go with you.
Here we go.
But what lasts
How
is
you-
your
how you make
name.
people feel.
Your name lasts forever.
Yeah, so I posted this 4 hours ago. It says, you ever wonder why people forget about people when they die? I got question marks. It says, it's because they didn't touch people when they were here. They didn't leave them with great memories. When I'm gone physically, you still won't be able to forget me. And I said, leaving a legacy, and I added my business page, which is making dreams reality. And the dreams is with a dollar sign, not an S.
Absolutely.
So everything ties in.
That's why we all came to this table, because
Yeah.
we're all like-minded individuals. You know.
Absolutely.
And this man right here, I respect him because
Man.
he does the homework before he gets into something, whether it's credit,
It's ridiculous.
purchasing homes,
He's a
whatever. He's
a fall. Like, you probably know what that means right now, but like it's different. Like, for the seasons, it's different people. Like, he's the type of person that needs to know the numbers, needs to know like every way
Real
how
talk.
to get it done.
Right,
Like, you know
right.
what I mean? And like a winner, they want to know about the money, how to make money, how to like look nice. Like, Like that's like the summer is a person, they get out here, they build with different people, and like they want to have a good time. So if they're having a good time and making money, then they all in.
That's why I keep them by my side.
The spring is a person who pretty much, as long as they're feeling good, they might wear yellow a lot. They like colors like that. If they're feeling good and they like talking to people, so like if they connect with you, then they're gonna do business with you.
Right.
And I learned all that from like a training that I did in Atlanta like 2 years ago. It's called communication mastery.
Okay.
Pretty much learning how to build with different people, learning like who they are from like what they say, because you can learn a lot from people by what they're saying, even like what they show you.
Right.
That's a fact. I mean, so.
And he take the risk. He's a go-getter. Like I said, he likes to study everything. Me, I'm more like, I used to be afraid. He opened me up to the risk-taking and things like that. I'll tell you an example. One time, there was like this legacy class that they were teaching, and I'm like, yo, I don't know about that, yo. That's like, it might be a scheme. They just want your money and stuff like that. He said, yo, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just pay for the whole class. So he dropped like $500 or $600, whatever, and we took the 3-day class, and we were just around millionaires. You know what I mean? Around millionaires, and I learned so much. And investing and
in yourself.
Exactly. I learned so much. Exactly. And I learned so much from that day, and I took all this information and ran with it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Ran with it. But again, if he didn't invest that $500 in himself and in me,
right,
I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't just sit at home and ask God, like, God, please, I want this, I want that.
I need something.
Right? You got to put the work in too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you ain't working,
you have to chase your blessings. You know what I mean? Like, God is going to bless you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get on my knees and I pray. You know what I mean? When I want something, I get on my knees and I pray. I worship God, right? But I have to go out there and work. I have to put the work in. He's not going to just, be like, oh, here you go, out the sky. No, it doesn't work like that.
Speaking into existence.
Exactly.
I mean, you
speaking into existence.
I don't pray.
The power of the tongue.
I just say whatever I want, I'm gonna go get, and I say it out, and I go get it in my life. Like, that's why even my brand is making dreams reality, because anything I ever wanted, I got it.
That's a fact.
With anything. Like, when I used to be like this, I'd be like, oh, I'm going out Friday night. Yo, I'm not getting a new chick off tonight. That night. Somebody I didn't even know before that day. Life. And that's basic. But like, with my goals, I accomplish whatever I put my mind to, no matter how long it took.
Exactly.
The power of the tongue.
I'm never gonna stop working.
It talks about that in the Bible. The power of the tongue.
Yeah.
But
just speak out.
You gonna take it to another level.
Yeah, you got to. What's the point of doing it?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely take it to another level.
The next level.
So, I want to just thank you guys for coming today.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
inviting me out and giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. The next invite's going to be at my church.
Okay.
Because we're going to love it.
Yeah, we're going to sign everybody up. Give me benefits and sell some houses.
There you go. There you go.
I'm working on that too.